Hi everybody, so at Gamescom, DICE announced a competitive 5 versus 5 game mode for Battlefield 1 called Incursions, and apparently it's been in development for some time and will be starting a closed alpha for PC players sometime in September 2017. So what is Incursions going to be all about? Well, it's definitely going to be an objective based mode, probably a variation on domination with a different scoring system, and hopefully we're going to see a team deathmatch and some kind of bomb mode like in CSGO or Search and Destroy in Call of Duty. Vehicles are definitely included because we saw them in the trailer, and they include the light tank and the armoured car at the moment. Looking at the objective mode in the trailer, there is a time limit, but it looks like to win you need to capture or hold onto flags, just like Dom, and as you do, your team gains these little flags you can see at the top of the screen and points. If you look at the letters, you can see that each team has B in this particular clip and C respectively, with A locked. I mean, I don't really know, but perhaps when, as the team's flag bar fills up, then they can have a crack at capturing their flag at A. And it looks like perhaps at the beginning of the round in this mode, the A and C flags are locked, and then both teams fight over B to start off with. You'll also notice that the flag bars have little flags in and also little skulls, so maybe you only get so many goes at capturing a flag. All of this guessing about the rules of the game is a little bit by the by, because DICE say the game modes are still in development and it all could change. But what looks very interesting indeed is the new draft screen. What we see here is that before the round starts, you get to choose the type of soldier you want to be, and you can see what your teammates are going to be and the opposition as well. We haven't seen any information about choosing weapons at this point, so it could be that there are set loadouts, with each class having specific perks to help their team out. And at this point, you could sort out your strategy between you, going for a balanced team with all the different classes, or maybe an assault heavy or a medic heavy assault team instead. The kits themselves look interesting. There's a vehicle operator, 2 types of squad leaders with different perks, a support, a scout, a medic, and again 2 types of assault players, I guess probably an anti-tank and an anti-personnel one. In the actual gameplay in the trailer, we see a shotgun, MP18, Benoit Mercier LMG, the BAR, the M1907 rifle, the Russian 1895 scout rifle, numerous bayonets, a P08 pistol, the M1914 pistol, the Mars automatic pistol, and the trench knife. And then we also see the anti-tank grenade, mortar, the medic syringe, the spotting flare being used, a sniper shield, a field gun gets used, the armoured car, the light tank, but no planes, and thank God, no horses. Needless to say, this looks a lot more involved than normal Battlefield 1 team deathmatch or domination, and with the inclusion of vehicles and field guns and the limit to 5 versus 5, that definitely makes sure of that. But the question is, what's the best strategy to get ready for Incursions? How should we be practicing to sharpen up our skills for when competitive multiplayer comes out of testing and goes live in normal Battlefield 1? The answers for me start with normal team deathmatch and domination. These 2 game modes, more than any other, will hone your gunplay and map awareness skills. When you're playing team deathmatch, keep peeking at the minimap to see where your teammates are, because where they are is where the enemy isn't. And importantly, it isn't where the enemy will be spawning and coming from. So look at the empty parts of the map and you'll do okay. In domination, you've not only got to take account of where your teammates are, but also what the capture states are for each flag. So again, you'll have a good idea of where your enemies will be spawning and coming from. It looks like it'd be worth equipping the light tank and having a go in the armoured car in Conquest to get better with those, but the infantry focus modes of TDM and DOM are the best for improving your gun skills. As for weapons, I'd concentrate on practicing with the fast-firing medic weapons like the M1907 and the Mandragon, and maybe play with the scoped and the iron sights variants. For assault, I'd practice with the MP18 and definitely shotguns. As a support player, the Mercier and the BAR, and maybe with a scout class, I'd use the Russian 1895 trench and the Gewehr 95 because they're good, close-range, fast-firing sniper rifles. As you're playing, concentrate on shooting from behind cover, centering, reload behind cover, and staying alive. It'll be tough at first because the hombres who play Team Deathmatch and Dom are a different breed to the players you come across in Conquest, but keep at it and you'll get better. One way of doing it, and this is how I used to play a lot in the early days of Battlefield 1, was to try a couple of rounds of Team Deathmatch or Domination before you jump into your normal games of Conquest, Rush, Frontlines or Operations, and you'll be a stone cold killer before you know it, and more than ready for the challenges of Battlefield 1's competitive multiplayer, Incursions, when it goes live. Okay, so that's enough from me. What are you looking forward to in Incursions, the multiplayer competitive version of Battlefield 1? What are your ideas? What do you think? What are you worried about? Put them all down below. If you enjoy the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.